Hi students, welcome to plus 1 computer class. We are discussing about string arrays, how we are representing string using memory. So for representing string, we are using character array. So for the operation of strings, we require some special kinds of functions. So in this chapter, we are discussing about some of the string functions using in C++. So in the previous video, we discussed about gets function. Okay, that means input output operations on string. We discussed about gets function. Gets function is a console input function. Okay, this function is used for inputting strings with white spaces. Normally when you are using normal C++ function, that means stream functions like cin and cout, cin for input and cout for output, you want to use, that means if you use that kind of function, then it will accept string only. That means if white space is present, it will not accept that string. So for accepting string with white space, we require some special kinds of functions. Okay, so one of them we already studied, that is called gets function, or also known as gets string function. S stands for string. Then we are continuing the console function. So in this video, we are going to discuss some of the console functions of or character. We already discussed string function. So here we will discuss some of the character console function like getChar function, putChar function. Then after that, one more category is present, that is known as stream functions. In stream function, there may be different types of function, that means input function and output function. Input function, get and getLine function, output function, put function and write function. Okay, so all these functions we will discuss. Actually this chapter is very small chapter. It consists of console and stream function. So by this video we can conclude this chapter because it is very small. Okay, so we will start with console function. So in the previous video we already studied gets function. What is the speciality of gets function? Gets function is used to accept strings with white spaces. Okay, that means in the previous video I already given one example, Maya Mohan. So normally we will write the name immediately after the name, then we will leave one blank space. Okay, that means to represent that particular name. So when we are using normal function, it will not accept that white space because it will be treated as null character. So it's not possible for normal C++ functions like cin function. So that's why we are using gets function. So if gets function we are using for input purpose, then for output purpose we can use puts function. Okay, for output purpose we are using puts function. So here puts function is put string, that means we are displaying that string. So what will be the syntax of puts function? For representing puts function we can write like this, puts, then you want to specify the string data. String data means normally we are specifying array name. Okay, which one we are specifying. Example we can write here str of 10 equal to friends. Okay, what is this? Char str of 10 equal to friends. So here we are declaring a character array. What is its array name? Str. Then the size, the number of characters we can store into the array is 9. Plus 1 for null characters. So only 9 characters we can represent using the array str. Then, so the string that we are inserting into this array is friends. Okay, then next one I am going to display this. To display this there are two options. I can write like this, puts str. Okay, I can write like this, puts str. Then what will be the output? The value present at str. Which value present at str? Friends. So we will get friends as output. Then next one more case, puts in double inverted comma we can write hello. Again, so there are two possibilities. Inside the puts function we can represent array name and also we can represent string data. Okay, two arguments or two values we can use inside the parenthesis. First one, array name we can use. Second one, the entire string we can represent between this bracket. Okay, so hope you understood the working of puts function. So actually puts function is a console function. Puts function is a console output function. Then suppose you want to include gets function and puts function, you want to include one special header file that is known as cstdio header file. Okay, it's very important. If you forgot to include cstdio header file in your program, then the compiler will not identify puts function and gets function, because the entire information relating to console function is available in the header file cstdio. Okay, so hope you understood the working of gets function and puts function. Then this gets and put function is used for strings. Okay, both of them is used for strings. Suppose you want to input characters, then two types of console functions are available. First one is getChar function and second one putChar function. GetChar and putChar. Here getChar for getting character, that means for inputting character. PutChar function for inputting, it's not for input purpose, it is for output purpose. Okay, so we can write like this. Okay, I am going to write getChar example. Suppose I am going to input a character using getChar. So we can write like this. Char ch is equal to getChar. Char ch is equal to getChar function. So here char ch is equal to getChar function means we can input any of the character variable to the variable name ch. Okay, any character. So actually this is equal to c in ch. Okay, c in ch. What does c in ch indicate? We are inputting value for the character. We are inputting value to the character variable ch. Okay, so this will be the syntax. Char ch is equal to getChar function. Then next one, this is for getChar function. Next one, putChar function. PutChar means just opposite, for displaying the character. So I am going to write one example. Char ch is equal to b. Char ch is equal to b. PutChar bracket ch. Then putChar b. Then putChar 97. Okay, three examples. First one, putChar of ch. PutChar of ch means we are displaying value present at the character variable ch. What will be the output? B, because ch is equal to b. The next one, putChar of b. PutChar of b means we will get again, we will get b, because it is in single quote, because it is treated as character constant. Then putChar of 97. Actually 97 is not a character variable, but when we input value inside the parenthesis, it will convert it into character. That means 97 will be treated as the ASCII code. So we will that means the compiler will identify the ASCII code, okay, corresponding character for this ASCII value 97. What will be the value? A, small letter a. So these are the two character functions, getChar function and putChar function. Both are used for characters, not for the strings, it is used for characters. Then next one. Okay, so we already studied two types of console function, one console function for string and the second console function for characters. Next one, we are going to discuss one program that that means that will contain all the information relating to the console functions. Then I already mentioned, suppose we are writing a normal C++ program, we will always start with the header file #include iostream. #include iostream. Okay, that we already know. #include iostream. Then Suppose we are dealing with string functions, then you want to include one more header file that is known as #include cstdio header file. Okay, what is that? #include cstdio, because we are going to include some of the console function. So I am going to start using namespace std, then int main, open the bracket, int char str of 20, then comma ch, int I comma num equal to 0, then puts enter a string, gets str, cout, enter the character to be searched. Enter the character to be searched. Ch is equal to get char. For I equal to 0, str of I not equal to /0 I plus plus. If str of I equal to ch num plus plus. Okay, num plus plus. Then cout, the string uses the character, num, then times. Okay, num times. Okay, this up to this I am going to write. Then, so this is a C++ program. The question is to search a character in a string using console function. Okay, we are going to search one character using console function. Console function means you want to include a special header file. What is a header file? cstdio header file. Then here I am declaring two character variable. One is for character array and second one is for character. So first I want to input one string, and after that I want to input a character. Then that character is searching in that particular string. So this is for input purpose. For instead of cin function, here I am using puts function. Then the entered string I can display using gets function, gets str. Then after that I want to input, suppose I inserted the string Malayalam. Okay, I inserted the string Malayalam. So now in str the string Malayalam is present. Then after that you want to enter a character to be searched. So I am going to enter the character A. Okay, so what is the value of ch? Ch is equal to A. Then after that I am going to search the number of, how many times the character A is present in that particular string. Somewhere I want to start from the first location of str. Okay, so here that's why I is equal to 0. We started with 0th location. Then how many times you want that? What will be the test expression? The condition or the searching criteria will continue until it reaches /0, because /0 represent string terminator. So that is this condition, str of I not equal to exclamation mark, not equal to /0. We will continue the searching criteria. If str of I equal to ch, then we can input. That means we can increment the number. Actually the value present at 0. So the how many time the character present in the string, it will increment. 1, 2, 3, 4. So after the iteration, what will be the value of num? 4, because 4 times the character present in that particular string. At last we can display the string or display the number of times present in that particular character. Okay, so this is a small string function that contains all the console functions like gets function and getChar function. Clear? So this is console functions. Then one more category is present, that is called stream functions. Stream functions. Okay, after console function, the second category of function is stream function. So the name indicates stream. Stream means you want to represent function along with stream. There are two types of stream objects are present, that is cin and cout. Cin represent input stream, cout represent output stream. So whichever function we are using, all these functions are representing with stream object. Okay, then first we will discuss the input functions. Input stream functions. So in your textbook there are so many functions are there, but in your textbook only 2 functions are mentioned. The first function is get function. First function is get function. Here S normally gets and getChar belonging to console category, but stream function is belonging to which category? Get. Then suppose you want to include console function, you want to include a special header file called cstdio header file. But if you are using stream function, you don't want to input any special type of header file, because #include IOStream contains all the information regarding to stream, because cin and cout are stream objects. Then the first input function is get function. Using get function we can input string and also character. Both we can input. Okay. Then the example we can write like this: char ch str of 10. Okay, here I am declaring 2 variables, one for character and second one is for string. Then we can write like this: cin dot get ch, then cin dot get ch, cin dot get str comma 10. Okay, that means here I am declaring 2 variables, one is character variable and second one is character string. Ch is equal to cin dot get function, that means we are inputting a character ch, and after that cin dot get ch. 2 options we can assign, otherwise directly we can write. Second one, cin dot get, what does this str indicate? Array name. Okay, so we can input string, but what will be the maximum size, length of the string? 10. Okay, so when we are inputting string using get function, you want to mention the length of the string. Okay, clear? Then, so this is for get function, this is for inputting string and also character. Then one more function is present, getLine function. GetLine function, it is only for strings. Okay, using getLine function we can only input strings. So the example we can write like this: char ch is equal to str of 10. Then int length, you want to specify the length of the string, that's why int a length. Then cin dot getLine, cin dot getLine str comma len, str comma len. Then cin dot getLine str comma len comma ch. Okay, so this is getLine function. GetLine function is used for accepting strings. There are 2 types of syntax are available for getLine function. First syntax with 2 arguments, second syntax with 3 arguments. So the first syntax will be like this: cin dot get line. You want to mention the stream object. Here the stream object is cin. Get line, we are inputting the string. Then str, to the character array str we are inputting the string. Then length. Length means the size of the array. Okay, how many characters we are including. Then cin dot get line strlen comma ch. Ch means the number of character. Here you want to mention one character. By that character we are terminating the string. For example, if dot is present, that means we are completing that particular string. So that means we can terminate, or up to that character we can read or we can accept the string. So that is the second stream function, getLine function. GetLine function is only for strings. There are two types of arguments present. First one with the 2 arguments, second one with the 3 argument. In third 3 argument method, you want to mention the character, up to which character we are inputting. Okay. Then next, output functions. Output, the first output function is put function. Okay, here the put function is used to display the character constant or the content of character variable given. So we can write like this: char ch is equal to c. We are inputting a character and also we are assigning it as c. Then cout dot put ch, cout dot put b, cout dot put 65. So this is same as gets function. So first one we are inputting ch, that means a character variable. After that the constant using single quote. Cout dot put 65. What does 65 indicate? ASCII value of capital letter A. Okay. Then one more function is present, that is known as write function. So put is for character and write is for string. So we can write like this: char str of 10, char str of 10 equal to hello. Okay, so we inserted one string. Then after that, cout dot write str comma 10. You want to mention the array name along with size. Okay, so these are the different types of stream functions: input stream and also output stream. So we know the importance of stream function. Okay, according to which manner we are including stream function. So we already studied input function and also output function. So here I am going to give one example program. That program I will explain all the things. Okay, so in this program we are including all the stream functions. So here what is the header file that we are using? IOStream, but here one more header file we are using, that is CString. Okay, actually CString is a special header file because in this program we are using a function called strlen. Strlen is a function to find out the length of a string. Then using namespace std, here I am declaring two character variables ch and str. So here ch for character and str for string. 20, the maximum size is 20. Then after that I am going to, actually it is just a program. In this program we are just inputting a string and also we are displaying a string. So enter the character. For entering a character we are using the header file scene.getch. Okay, for entering. Enter a string. For entering a string we are using getLine function. Then getLine function with 3 arguments: str, that means the array name, how many character we are including, 10, up to which character, up to dot. Then entered character is, you want to display. Okay, the output function, output stream function is put function. So we can write like this: cout dot put ch. So we can display the character ch. After that you want to display string also. So for displaying string we are using a write function. The entered string comma 20. Okay, we will get the string, how many character? 20 character. Along with cout dot write, instead of str we will get the string, and also we will get the length of the string. To get the length of a string, we are using a special function that is called strlen function. Strlen function we will discuss in the coming sections, because actually it is a string function. So after this chapter, one more chapter is present, that is called functions. In that function you want to study some of the commonly used string function. Actually strlen is the commonly used string function to find the length of a string. Okay, so hope you understood the program or this program. In this program we are not executing that means complex problem. We are just inputting character and string using input string function. That means cin dot get and also cin dot get line. Cin dot get for character, cin dot get line for string. Then after that we are displaying the character using cin dot put function. For displaying string we are using cin dot write function. So these are the different types of string functions. Okay, so by this this chapter is over. It's a very small chapter. Actually it's an introduction to string handling and IO function, how we are handling strings in C++ programming. So first we discussed about the various console function, then after that string function. So again we will revise the topics that we studied in this video. The first topic was console function. So we already studied 4 console function: gets function, puts function, getchar function and putchar function. So these 4 belonging to console function category. Then after that we started with stream function. Stream function means in stream function we are using stream objects. The commonly used stream objects are cin and cout. Then first we will discuss about the stream functions, input stream functions. Input stream functions are get and get line function. Get for character and also for string. Then output function, put function and also putchar function, write functions. Okay, so actually in this chapter you want to classify the functions into 2 categories, console function and stream function, and again console function classified into 2 categories, input console function and output console function. Input console functions are gets and getchar, output console function getchar and putchar. Then again the second category, stream function. Stream functions again divided into input stream and output stream. Input stream functions example get and get line, output stream put and write functions. Okay, then you want to write some of the questions in your notebook as a homework. That means distinguish between console and stream function. After that you want to write the console function along with example and stream functions along with example. Okay, only this much is present in this chapter. So it's very easy chapter. You want to study all the function along with example. Okay, the 2 programs we already discussed. Okay, so hope you understood the concept of strings and also string array and what is the speciality of character array, and one important question from this chapter is the difference between cin and gets function. Okay, how we can accept string with white space using gets function. If you get a question like this, you want to explain with example. Okay, the remaining concept that is called functions we will discuss in the next video. Okay, then thank you.